Lucky Block Crypto. Is Lucky Block worth buying in 2022? That is the question we're gonna answer today. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing well, and let's crack on with another crypto video we can see. Lucky Block is the #1 NFT competitions and rewards platform. I really do like the mission here. They're trying to create a more fair environment when it comes to winning crypto-related prizes using blockchain as a solution. So we can see here. You can buy NFTs. You can earn rewards passively just simply by holding Lucky Block win prizes. Each unique Lucky Block NFT collection is twinned with a Lucky Block NFT competition, so loads of goodies to be won here, potentially just by holding. And if you like that kind of thing, Lucky Block could be a token that maybe you want to research a bit more about. It's got a real kind of like Moon Boy sort of social branding here as well, like winning a Lamborghini, winning 1 million Bitcoin, winning a $1 million house. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? And yeah, just scrolling through you can see its rewards token. It's also available on leading exchanges, centralized exchanges, and it's got security certification as well. So 57,000 holders and things. Important to note that this launched in January 2022, so it's not even here, 1-year anniversary, and already 57,000 unique holders, which is pretty impressive. It's quite a big milestone. They've got 10,000 NFTs that you can explore, 8K are available, 11K worth of BNB has been traded in terms of the volume. And I think it's time to start looking at Lucky Block in terms of asking ourselves, is it undervalued? I mean, if you look at the price history here, I don't know if it's gonna let me open it. We can see that we basically launched the pre-sale was really successful, $0.009387. And we've corrected now down to these undervaluation zones, and you can see we've got another 0. So yes, it's looking quite bad if you didn't buy these higher price levels. But if you're new and you potentially want to get in now, it could be a good time to do so. Not financial advice of course, but as one I'm looking at because I've got a very important update coming out, which is a 1% burn mechanism. Here is the V2 token, which is on the centralized exchange, and it's an ERC20's organ, I believe. So there is an Ethereum bridge. And what's important is this one is for the traders, so more suited towards people that want to trade Lucky Look, whereas the V1 version is more suited to people that want to dabble in with the DeFi, kind of get involved with the games and giveaways, you know, the NFTs, and enjoy that side of things. I think it's good to diverse and kind of explore both paths. Slight difference in price as we can see. I'm not sure if that's something to do with slippage or something like that, but yeah, I think Lucky Block is starting to look like it could start to recover soon. And looking at that page, September 27th, look at this. Don't miss the chance to win $1 million worth of Bitcoin. So that's a crazy giveaway, especially during a crypto bear market. They also have a really big announcement right here. So stick around, look at this one, it gets better. We will be implementing a monthly token burn mechanism. This is actually really good. So it will help reduce the total circulating supply. The first token burn will commence on September 30th for 1% of the supply. Furthermore, there's another tweet right here. Lucky Block burn 30th of September, so it's literally happening tomorrow. They're generating a load of hype around this now, so now it could be a good time to start getting into it. There's also some coverage here about the burn itself, while the RBOC token has already been showing signs of strength following Lucky Block. Writer Joe Joyce's win against Joseph Parker, the launch of the burn program, is what has got investors really excited. That's the tweet that we just looked at. Starting on Friday, September 30th, the Lucky Block team will burn a sizable 1% of the token's total supply every single month. This will lead to approximately 36.5 million tokens getting burned within the first month and a total reduction of 11.5% over the first year, the program that is in action. So this is super bullish, guys. I mean, if that's going to happen in the first year, what's going to happen in 5 years? Is that going to be like a 50% reduction of the supply? I think that's crazy to think and remember about the V2 bridge as well. So that's something really important that be on its way. As we see here, as a V token is based on the Ethereum's ERC standard and feature no tax on transaction. It has been the go-to choice for exchange listing Lucky Block. As such, the token bridge should increase the trading volume of the V2 in a big way, hoping to stimulate the token's growth. So the reason it's all taking so long is simply because, well, it's in your best interest is because of security guys. They want to make sure that the security is on point. They don't want to have any risks, any exploitations, any breaches of data, any hackings. Just be the worst thing ever. Seen loads of hackings in crypto recently, like Harmony One other things, and Lucky Blocks certainly do not want to accidentally fall into that trap as well, so it's in your best interest that they get everything completely optimal. So looking at the price of Lucky Block, you can see I hold 742,000 tokens. Admittedly, I am down on my investment, but it's not a problem. I'm still gonna accumulate more Lucky Block. I'm gonna enjoy these undervaluation zones because, to be honest, really I don't see much more downside potentially. I really do think Lucky Block has bottomed out at these current prices. I think this was the bottom right here, the 0.000256, and I think from here onwards this looks like a very, very nice accumulation range. Before it was around the 0.000674, and now it's at the 358 and the 426. So we should see a recovery at some point and knock off another zero here for Lucky Block, especially as we get back into a crypto market. So October, November, December are looking rather bullish for crypto already. And in terms of Bitcoin's historical kind of data, it suggests that we will be heading into a bit of a bounce here in the markets in general. I'm talking Bitcoin and just all major old coins. So hopefully we do see a bit of a reversal here for Lucky Block. But yeah, I think it's one that we are not really looking at because it's not doing anything exciting. As soon as it starts pumping again, all the FOMO will occur. The retailers will get back in once it's already too late, and then that's when you're likely to see the price retrace and come back down once you're already too late. So I'm looking at this as a potential undervaluation reaccumulation zone for Lucky Block right here, and I'll leave all the links down below if you want to do some research on Lucky Block. As always, check the white paper, do your research, have your own due diligence. I'm just here to highlight this particular project because I think it can do well, and actually, if it's something they hold and do believe in some sense, I want to share it with you as well so you can also thrive. If you're new to the channel, guys, get into the Discord down below. It's also in your best interest. It's a great place to come say hi, sort of share your insights on cryptocurrency. There's trading signals, we're talking about all things DeFi, staking and FTS, metaverse, just everything trending in crypto, and there's literally like 700 people in here now. So you might sort of come hop in there, try come say hi, as I like to say, and yeah, that's probably about. Really with Lucky Block, I think long-term potential really could see some big moves for Lucky Look. I mean, if you can revisit the resistance level around this particular week here, just that alone is going to be a price increase from current levels of about a 3.311. Think that's very, very possible, 329% increase in price from this range here. The last pump we had offered investors a 5x if you got in that bond, the last undervaluation was a 334x. So look, it looks like we are seeing it replicated the undervaluation zone. And if you think about it, all charts do is sort of highlight consumer behavior. It just graphs emotion. It's all emotion. And we can sort of just draw it in. I mean right here. Actually, no, I don't want to use that one. I want to use a rectangle. Give me a rectangle. I like rectangles. We can just see it. So here is greed. This is all greed right here. Now we're seeing fear, right? We're back in fear. So what comes after fear? Greed comes after fear again. We're going to see some greed, I think very, very soon in the markets. So keep an eye out. Not finished just yet. This is more fear. So we've got more fear over here. And what did we have just in this small section here? This was greed. So the in-between is, the impulse wave followed by the distribution and the retracement back into an accumulation range. Then we get the impulse wave again, followed by a distribution retracement. We lost that support of 0.00177. Now we're back in the fear phase. So I'm anticipating a pump to the upside here for Lucky Block at some point soon because we're sitting in the extreme fear, right? We're in that undervaluation zone. So it does mean, in my opinion, that it's time to start waiting for about to come retest the 0.0017. Which is going to be, by the way, it's going to be, you guessed it, it's going to be the greed again all over again. It's going to be the greed again, guys. So don't make the mistake and buy here, don't buy here. That's what I want to say to you. Don't buy here, buy here. Let the freaking price come up and then sell here. Sell here. Not financial advice, but is the way to do it. So accumulate today, and I think we will start to see a bit of a rise for Lucky Block in the future if you need to the channel.